Hi, this is Pastor Bob. Welcome once again to beautiful Switzerland. Behind me are the beautiful mountains here, and I'm afraid that we still can't see them very well just because it's a little bit overcast still. But one of these days when I find the sun shining on the mountains and they're real clear, I'll make sure just to do a podcast during that time so we have them showing up. Anyway, I'm glad you've joined me, and it's kind of cool to have you follow me as we tour through Switzerland. We're going to have a good time doing this every day, so stay tuned every day. Well, a lot of you have written it about passion still, and this is part 3 today. I didn't think we were going to do it this many times, but there have been just so many people asking questions, and I really do think it's a very important topic. And so let's talk about it one more time, shall we? The biggest question that most of you are asking recently is, how do you know when something is honestly God, and how do you know if it's just your own flesh? And that's a great question, and I hope I have a great answer today for you. Very honestly, one of the greatest teachers for me really has been time. I realize as I look back over my life that there are things in my life that I've had passions for that I still have passions for today. After 60 years, those things are still there. I still feel those passions, and they still motivate me. Music, it's a big one. Ministry, people. All of those things have been a part of my life for 40 years now and continue to be. And the passion continues to grow. And how do you know it's passion? Because that really is a very good question. How do you know it's passion from God and not just from my own flesh? And very honestly, when you do something that you feel like is so much a part of you intrinsically, down deep inside, and that fulfills you to the point where when you've worked at it for a few hours, you have almost more energy than what you started with, it's passion. Music does that. I can play music for hours. I can jam with people for an hour or 2 hours, and I may be tired physically a little bit, but I'm ready to go again. Why? Because mentally, emotionally, in every way, it just brings me alive. It's one of those things that I really, truly enjoy. You probably have those kinds of things too. That's the passion inside of us. It's the thing that keeps me traveling, keeps me working, keeps me going to festivals and conferences and all these things, because I really have passion for all of this, for everything that we're doing. And folks, every one of you have those kinds of things inside of you also that motivate you, and some of you haven't allowed them to become your basic motivation, and you need to. So how do you know if a passion is really from God? Well, it's really a connection. I realize that those things that I just named are really so much a part of me. They're so much a foundation for me that I can't not do them, because it really is the motivation God's given me and the way He created me. And so when I find those things that are passion like that, those things that motivate me like that, those things, folks, that I can't not do, then I go after it, and I assume it's from God until I learn differently. But can I tell you, it probably is from God. So I can't give you scripture on that one. All I can do is give you what I've learned over time, the advantage of being 60 years old and looking back and saying that, these are the things that have motivated me, and they still do after all of these years. I've been working in Christian rock ministry now for 41 years. It's a long time. Not tired of it a bit. In fact, I feel like I'm just getting started. I hope when you find what your passions are, you'll feel just as motivated as I do. God bless you. Have a great day.